Today on 3D Outdoors, we're going to be talking about the OLIGHT Obulb right after this. All right, have you ever seen something and thought, that is so gimmicky, that can't even be real? What would I ever use that for? And then you went and bought it anyway? Yeah, that's the Obulb for me. It was grouped in with a purchase on a sale that OLIGHT was doing. So I ended up with one. And then as a matter of fact, when I was talking about the customer service video, which I'll put a link up here somewhere, they sent me one for waiting for free. So I got another Obulb. And at the beginning, I thought, what in the world would you use something like that for? Let me tell you, I found a lot of uses for this so far. And let's go over that here. First of all, I'll go over the output of this particular one. Now, there's another version of this. I'll do another video on that one. But on this one here, you've got your regular white light on high, 55 lumens. It'll run for 3 hours. That's a pretty long time. You got white light on low, 3.5 lumens for 56 hours. There's a red light on here, which is really cool, especially for you hunters or whatnot. If you want to be a little more discreet, sometimes red's a little harder to see. 7 lumens, that'll run for 7 hours. I would call it a distress. It's a flashing red light, 7 lumens, and that'll run for 30 hours. So some really great run times out of something this small. Also, it's rechargeable in the bottom, just like all the other OLights are. You just take that piece, click it on there, plug it into a USB, and away you go. Really cool. It's also magnetic, obviously, to hook on that charger thing. Well, they give you a cool little coin or token with each one. This one's the OLIGHT Illuminate Your World, and it's round. I have another one that I'll be doing a review on as well. That has like a badge style, almost like the Star Trek size one. Really cool too, but check this out. This is metal, obviously. Magnetic. So what I've been using this for is when I'm working in a tight spot in vehicles and four-wheelers and UTVs. There's the red flash. There's your low white. There's your bright white. So if you put this in someplace, that gives you great light in a small area where you're working. If you're out in your boat and it's early in the morning and the sun hasn't come up yet, and you're trying to work on something, you can just set that right down on the floor and you can tie a rig together, hook a minnow on, whatever the case may be. If you're out in the duck boat, say you're in a tent and you're out camping. If you have a metal pole and not aluminum or something metal inside of there, you could hook this up, or people have created tie things out of metal stuff and whatnot and hung these up inside their tents for light at night. It's going to run for 3 hours, and then if you have a battery pack with you, a little USB charge thing for like your phone, and you're charging your phone overnight, you could charge this up overnight and have it ready to go when you camp to your next spot and set up the next night, and then you got 3 hours of light again. We'll push this again here and we'll get it to the red. Now there's, I don't know if you can see it on camera very well. I know on the screen display I'm looking at, it still looks white, but this is the red. And then there's the flashing red, and that'll go for 30 hours. So if you could use this as a distress beacon as well. Just a really cool little unit. I'm surprised. Like I said, it's one of those things, when I seen it, I wouldn't have bought it by itself. I thought, well, what would I ever use that for? I've got an OLIGHT flashlight I carry with me everywhere, but that's very much a beam type item, and you lay it down, it's sitting in a singular direction. This, you set it on, and you're going to have light all the way around it, which is really nice. So there you go. There is the OLIGHT Obulb. I'm very impressed by it. Glad I have a few of them now. This is Dan with 3D Outdoors, reminding you to get into the outdoors and enjoy everything it has to offer. If you like this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button down at the bottom, and you can always follow us over at 3d-outdoors.com, which is our website where we pull everything together. See you next time.